Britain's top guitarists fell in love with a certain children's TV programme. He liked it so much he decided to make a rock album based on the theme tune. We'll have a chat with him in just a second, but clock Starfleet. Right, and here he is. There's the man himself, Brian May of Queen. Welcome, Brian. Nice to have another fan of what's called children's programmes, but I think they're great for adults. How did you fall in love with Starfleet?
I was definitely a fan. It was my little boy, really, who got me very keen on it and used to say, Daddy, get up, it's time for Starfleet. So I used to rush out of bed and tumble downstairs. And we used to watch it, and I was very keen on the music. We used to get a couple of verses at the end, and I thought, one day I should do something with this, it'd be great. I could hear it buzzing around in my head the way I wanted to do it.
I never used to get to watch it because it always used to go out just before the Saturday show was on, and we were sort of messing about and things. I used to sort of catch it out the corner of my eye and think, that looks good. I thought it was great. I thought it was a Jerry Anderson one when I first saw it.
No, it's originally a Japanese film.
Is it?
Yes,
Is it?
It was taken in by some enterprising Englishman.
I didn't know that. And is the music Japanese then?
No, the music is English. It's written by Paul Bliss.
It was, right.
Yeah.
And so the story about this album then is that you like the music, but how do you go about saying to sort of top rock musicians and people, hey, I want to do a TV theme?
Well, I just played it to them, and they were all people who I liked as friends and people who I admired as musicians. And I made a little demo. I got an acoustic guitar and made a little demo tape of how I wanted it to be, and they all said, great, that sounds fine, let's try it. So we bowled in one day, and it was just as easy as that. We had about 3 goes at it, and eventually we got to the end and went, we've done it, great. Right. And you can hear on the mini album that we didn't feel like we could stop.
Like. Yep.
Which is this guy here.
Yep.
Who you know very well.
All right.
I'm going to ask you about him in a minute.
Right, yeah, we're going to set a quiz, all right? As a prize, we've got 3 sets of prizes, an album, the video, and, pull it out, a Starfleet
T-shirt, which might be too big for you, but we have...
Now, we've been arguing about the question.
Yes,
we couldn't decide what to ask about the series. What have you decided?
Well, we thought we should ask you the name of this guy, who's the robot, and the chief goody in a way.
You see that? Right.
So if you remember the name, you have to be a big fan of the series to know this. If you remember his name, then write in and you win all these lovely things.
Splendid. The usual address.
Which is great.
Thank you very much indeed, Brian. I like the project. Excellent.
Thank you.
And that mini album, by the way, is out right now. But let's have a look at some more of the fantastic animated action involving the Starfleet
great stuff.
plus the music of Brian May and friends.
Starfleet.